Yo, what is going on with it once again, ladies and gentlemen, humanity, people, fanboys and fangirls, as always, otakus and hikikomori out there, just Mr. Nintendo Sony Free 2011, aka Mania Wolverine. Of course, you guys invest interest in natural swords, this channel. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, all that good stuff. But before I begin, real quick, to be honest with you, I actually wasn't going to do a video today, because usually Wednesdays and Thursdays, I don't want to say they're my downtime, because I do got to do a couple of errands, like, not really important shit, just like, I was going to say take the dogs out occasionally here and there. I still do the work. Still got to do my occupancy and shit like that. My occupation is, which I can't really tell you. Most of you know, it was like the hotel casino stuff, whatever. But anyways, yeah, there's that. But sometimes I do a little bit of extra stuff on the side. But I did have a little bit of time to make a video today, but I was just way too tired to do it the other day, too. That one was actually for Monday, even though I posted it on Tuesday, published it or whatever. But anyways, real quick, Pokemon Go news information. I might read both the articles from Gamer Rant and this one right here, which I only read one time before. It's called Dextero. And that's what it was, Dextero or Dextro, however you want to pronounce it. And it's about shiny Swinub. And unfortunately, just like the shiny Feebas, because it was a letdown to me. I'm not real crazy about the shiny Swinub or mamoswine, which sucks because mamoswine, not gonna lie, it's probably like one of my top 20 favorite Gen 4 Pokemon that came from Generation 2. I mean, it didn't come from Generation 2, but originally its first two forms of evolution, which is Swinub right here, piloswine over here, which, by the way, I love absolute shit out of freaking piloswine. I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty badass. But regular and shiny Swinub and shiny normal and regular like mamoswine, I'm not crazy of. Not a fan of. It's a really good in competitive battle. I used to do it in like, I think it was in the you.You or the tier. And then that's what it was at the time, because this was in the early 2000s. It was 2011, 2012. And I was just barely starting out this channel at the time. And I was still doing my other videos and vlogs about, truther stuff and all this other like crazy conspiracy theory shit at the time I was doing at that particular point in my life. Plus, when I made my really old channel, which was Criticism Guy 2009, or better known as Critical Guy Realization Man 09, oh man, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really have that much time for videos. I did do it like once or twice out of like, maybe 2-3 times out of a month. Because I was still going to like community college and shit, so I wasn't able to like do as many videos as I can now. Thank God. But anyways, let's get on to this. If any people don't know what this shiny looks like, I'm not gonna lie, this is what it looks like. This is in the main core series for anyone that doesn't play Pokemon. Like, I'm just talking exclusive to the people that are casuals that only play Pokemon Go. He originally came from Gold, Silver, and Crystal, and then the remakes later on, Heart Gold and Soul Silver. That's where Swinub and Piloswine came from. Then Generation 4 years later, maybe some of the casuals might be, you casual players out there. I'm just talking to you right now, not my main core series people. You guys don't need an explanation, right? Because I'm a main core series person myself. But I still play Pokemon Go occasionally. This is what shiny Swinub looks like. I think that's what it is. A shiny Piloswine. That mother effer looks pretty badass. Granted, I'm disappointed, but at the same time, I'm pretty ecstatic about it. Because I only got like 5 shiny Totodiles not too long ago. This thing looks absolutely sick. I love it. It's a beautiful sack. So even if I get one shiny Swinub, I'm happy with it. Luckily, it's not like how it was a shiny Feebas, because I didn't get any shiny Feebas at all. You know what? I'm happy with that. I'm okay with that. I'm humble. A lot of people are extremely salty over on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, and all these other places, social media platforms. But for me, I was cool with it, because I really don't give too much of a crap about Feebas, not even like the normal form of Feebas in my Milotic. I like a lot of the really beautiful fan art they made for my Milotic. Granted, that thing should have got a Mega Evolution in Oras a couple of years ago. But I'm sorry if it sounds really echoey, because I took down a lot of my posters and stuff, so probably going to put some brand new ones up in another month or two. I save up a little bit more finances and shit. And anyways, this one comes from Paul Cott. Shout out to him. Give him credit is due. Niantic has finally revealed the details for the upcoming Pokemon Go Community Day, February. Rumors and guesses to as which Pokemon would feature were rampant. Now we have clarity. February 2019 Community Day. I know it's on the 16th, by the way. I don't know if they say it in this article because I haven't read any of the articles yet. The headlining Pokemon for the February Community Day is Swinub. As with our Community Days, this Ice-type Generation 2 Pokemon will appear more frequently in the wild during the event. I'm going to say something about that in a second. At first glance, the announcement of Swinub may not appear particularly exciting. It isn't a difficult Pokemon to find. You can say that again. Let's move on. Woo! Therefore, some trainers would may be wondering why it's headlining Community Day. And this is from the official Pokemon Go here company. Trainers mark your calendar for February Pokemon Go Community Day featuring Swinub. Don't freeze up on the opportunity to catch up this ice and ground type Pokemon. I was gonna say that, but I guess the Twitter beat me the fuck to it. Oh well, that's cool. Well, the answer is that Niantic are using Swinub to introduce mamoswines, Swinub's third tier Generation 4 evolution. Of course, if you don't already have one, you need to evolve Swinub into piloswine first, which I already got 2 piloswine, by the way. One's male and one's female. I think my female one, not giving the feminist SJW fucking little cunt bitches out there any sort of like loyalty or respect, because they're fucking retards and I hate them. Pieces of shit on this earth. But the female Swinub, unfortunately, its stats are better than the one I have that's male, which sucks. It is what it is, though. So it says, furthermore, the introduction of mamoswine will appear to be a tactic to encourage Pokemon Go trainers to try PvP battling. During the event, the relatively new trainer battles will have increased rewards. This includes ending up to 5 Sinnoh Stones, okay? These Sinnoh Stones are required to evolve Piloswine into Mamoswine. February Community Day details. Here are the specifics of what Pokemon Go February 2019 Day offers. Swinub will spawn more regularly. 3 times catch Stardust 3-hour lures. 5 rewards for trainer battles instead of the usual 3 for the weekend. Oh, that's sick. Hell yeah. The exclusive move has yet to be announced. February Community Day and time. The next Pokemon Go Community Day will take place on February 16th. The usual times for the event vary by continent. They are listed below. America's in Greenland, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. PST. That's the one where I am, since I'm next to California here in NV. It's 2 p.m. Eastern Time to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Europe, Middle East, Africa, and India. I'm surprised people play this shit in the Middle East and Africa, which I'm not even getting that political, like, terrorist sort of shit. Political, like, talk, discussion, because, it's gonna fucking piss off a couple people. So, yeah, I'm not even talking about that shit. I'm surprised the Middle East and Africa are able to play this shit. Except maybe South Africa. That's the only place I know where it's, like, almost like a first world country there. And then the rest of it, unfortunately, is probably poor. But I'm not getting into that shit. So I'm not discussing. I'm not gonna put into a discussion on that on my channel if I could talk right. It's GMT time, 1 p.m. GMT time. Asia Pacific. I'm not surprised they got their stuff shit straightened out. 12 p.m. JST to 3 p.m. JST, February 17th. So the one I know is, for me personally, since I live in the west coast of the United States, it's gonna be 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's usually what it's like for me. And luckily, because I always got Saturday and Sunday off of my job, so I'm good. Anyways, let's get on to the next one. They almost forgot to mention that Swinub is a dual type. It's ice and ground type. For any of you people out there that, you're only familiar with, like, what's it called? Pokemon Go? I'm just letting you know. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to read this whole article if it fucking lets me, so let's begin. Dalton Cooper, the one that wrote this article. It took a bit longer than usual, but Niantic has finally confirmed the details for Pokemon Go. February 2019 Community Day taking place February 16th, February 2019. Community Day event Pokemon Go will feature the second generation ice and ground type Pokemon Swinub. At least Gamer Rant, this article here actually set it up right, that he's a dual type, ice and ground. Even in Gen 2, and as most of you people know, I've said it a billion times, Silver was the first game that I got before Pokemon Blue, which was a hand-me-down from my cousin back in the day, while still living in New York. That's what it was. And Blue was the second one that I played. I did it opposite for me. Will feature the second generation. I said, And while it may not be too exciting on the surface, it will be ending up being one of the biggest community days yet in Pokemon Go, is set to add a new Pokemon in the game. The Generation 4 Pokemon Mamoswine fully evolved form of Swinub will be added in Pokemon Go on February 16th as part of the Community Day celebrations, like other Gen 4 evolutions. Pokemon Go players will have to collect a Sinnoh Stone if they want to add Mamoswine to their roster, but that will be much easier to do on Community Day. This time around, Community Day will have an extra bonus to where players can earn up to 5 Sinnoh Stones. To do this, they simply have to use the recently added PvP mechanics and battles. They didn't say mechanics this time, so that's different from the other article. Other trainer to a chance to getting a Sinnoh Stone as a reward. Some people online seem to be under the impression that Mamoswine will only be obtainable during the Community Day's 3-hour window. But the language in Pokemon Go's app suggests that Mamoswine with an exclusive move will only be available during Community Day. Presumably, players will be able to evolve piloswine into Mamoswine even after Community Day event ends. Obviously, that's true. It should be. If not, then that's weird as shit. But yeah, this is the same Twitter thing, the tweet that Pokemon Go official app made. So yeah, that's all I got to say for now. Overall thoughts, Uzanians? I'm really hoping. I got my fingers crossed, my toes crossed, everything else crossed on me. That I do get at least one shiny Swinub, even though I'm not really crazy about it. There's actually these 2 other people that I do follow on YouTube, and I think on Twitter. I know they do a lot more Twitch streams than they do YouTube videos, which is Shiny Collector 98. He has almost about 20,000 subs, so he's a lot bigger than I am. And one dude that just got up to 17,000, which was awesome. Absol Vlogs Pokemon. And then they both ended up getting a shiny Swinub in the older main core series games for I think Fire Red, Leaf Green. And I think that dude Shiny Collector 98 was trying to get like a shiny seal. No, he was going over on Twitch and doing it, but I don't really go on Twitch that often. I rarely. A few times I'll usually go there, but not that much. But yeah, that's all I gotta say for now. My God, I really hope to God they don't make this like a field research testing. I really fucking hope not. They kind of do with like catch 3 or 5 like certain Pokemon Go community Pokemon that get featured on that day. But man, I really hope to God it doesn't end up being difficult because usually over here, especially when I live out in Vegas, man, it's usually the weather's usually sunny all the time. Which is fucking weird because the thing is, I'm really glad because last week it was mainly I got the rain, the weather boosted Pokemon that had the rain ones, the rain weather boosted Pokemon and the windy ones. That's how I got my shiny Taylor, which any people didn't see on my Instagram account, I actually posted over there. I still gotta post it up on Twitter. But that's all I gotta say for now, ladies and gentlemen. It's everything pretty much on my mind. Hopefully this event's really good for any of you guys. Good luck to anyone out there that really wants to get more than. If I get more than 5 Totodile, because last week I got 5 Totodile. And last week, this past Community Day, I got 5 shiny Totodiles. Maybe I'll get more than 5 shiny Swinubs. I just need 1, and I'm happy with that. That's cool. And that's it. Links to the description box down below. Cartoon on the side, the people that I mentioned, and I'm out. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls. And as always, otakus and hikikomori out there. I'll see you and I see you guys a day, have a good night, wherever you're at around the universe out there. Don't drink, smoke at the same time. So the direct list, stay tuned for future content and article session reviews on this channel, including video gaming industry news, anime manga news, internet news, and that wraps up the video. Take it easy, stay safe. Peace out. I'm like sauerkraut. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you on the flip side. Stay tuned for more future content on the channel. And that's it. Later.